comes to us from the United Kingdom. Please welcome Jack Eagles.
Yes, now, show day is here. Happy show day, everyone. So I said happy birthday. Shall we sing? I've had a good night's sleep for once before a show day, which is surprising. I say that, I was sat here naked at 2:45 in the morning eating chicken rice and some banana. But to me, that's a great night. So I had a great time. It is 18 minutes past 6. My alarm went off at 6. I went for a piss at 5:30 and then just went, dozed off a little bit till 6. Woke up at 6 for my alarm. First thing I did, second thing, took my check-in for Tom, weighed myself. I was 211.4 which is about £2 up from morning show weight last week. Obviously, I did eat a lot later, so the burger and fries was eaten about 2 hours later. The midnight meal was eaten about two hours later, and we've kept water a little bit higher this time around, but I've eaten probably about 3,000 less calories total. And obviously that's a dehydrated-ish weight. For me personally, looking at the photos this morning, there is still a little bit more water to come off. We're not on stage for 5 hours. The peak max and the natural diuretics we have taken will just continue to pull water, and we're obviously not really going to do too many more carbs now between now and stage, which just means that water is going to continue to come off. So we're in a better spot potentially, I feel, because last weekend, I feel like I woke up, peaked perfectly at like 4 in the morning, like dry, hard full, and then just started to flatten off as we got closer to the stage. This time around, I feel I've woken up a little bit spilled, not really spilled, but just a little bit past it, and I'm going to continue to tighten up as I sort of expel more and more water. So to me, it seems like we're on a better timeline, which is good. But anyway, so I took my check-in for Tom, went for another wee at about 6:05 and placed my order for a single espresso, from Dunkin' Donuts, the usual. I sort of have an espresso every show day, base it off how I've slept, how I feel, whether I need a single or double, whatever. Gets things moving for the bathroom and also wakes me up. But I placed that at 6:05. It's now 6:20 as I was filming this. By 6:15, it was at the door. It is the world's quickest delivery I've ever had. And I've been ordering sort of a big coffee from Dunkin' every single morning this week. Normally takes about 30-45 minutes, which is why I ordered it immediately. Rocked up straight away. And the guy walks up to the door and goes, "One of the strangest deliveries I've ever had." I was like, "An espresso at 6 in the morning? Is that weird?" That's pretty much where we're up to. I'm awaiting Tom's reply now. He has just opened it. Realistically, I've done this enough now. He's going to be sip my espresso, get my legs up, chill out. Probably take a few more peak max, maybe a little bit of vitamin C just to help keep pulling the water. And then it'll be a case of get my bag together, just so I've got like some chicken, some rice cakes, some dark chocolate, some salt, some honey, all the usual bits I need on me for at the venue, because the plan is to go for tanning at about 9. We've got to get tanned at the host hotel, then we've got to jump in an Uber over to the show venue, because big shout out to Detroit. They've actually put the show on at a theatre, which means production is going to be really good. It just means we can't get tanned there. So it's a little bit of a ball ache in terms of getting from tanning to then to the venue, but it means a better produced show, so it's worth it. Meal one of the day, it's 8:03. We're heading for tan in about half an hour. Still need to pull off a little bit of water, so we're doing no carbs. Food's digested well now, like my stomach feels tight. I obviously woke up this morning feeling a little bit full, but that's all had time now to sit and digest. Don't feel we need any more carbs, I think, obviously, because there's still a little bit of water to come off. More carbs and more salt would be the wrong play here. So, as predicted, we're just going to do 30 grams of protein from a chicken with no added salt, no water, and then just sort of 10 grams of fat from 9% dark chocolate, purely just to help everything stick, slow digestion a little bit more, just to hold us through. Then we're going to go for tan at about 9ish, and then recheck after, see where we're up to. With this meal, we're doing a little bit more peak max as well to help the water keep coming off. If we can get some carbs in before pre-judging, great. If not, we just won't. We just, you've got to play with how the physique's going. This time round, I've just not cleared the food as well. I think that's probably due to the fact we had to sort of fast so long, dehydrate so long before weigh-ins, that obviously to keep going to the toilet regularly you need to be hydrated. I'm then dehydrated, trying to push water in with a load of carbs while still continuing to dehydrate. So sort of digestion, GI is just sort of not blocked up, but it's not moving as well as it was last peak week. I'm trying to word this politely for YouTube. I'm not going to the toilet as much. Still weeing, just not the other one. So yeah, that's just why. So just making sure the midsection stays tight, because obviously that's the priority. Like realistically at this stage, I'm probably not going to be able to get full. Okay, so there's no point risking bloating me, trying to get that fullness. We may as well just accept, right, okay, yeah, we're going to be flat, but at least we can be flat and sharp rather than flat bloated and a little bit watery. So that's what we're doing. So going to keep carbs out of this one. No salt, no water, maybe a sip or two to get it down, but that'll be it. And yeah, that is the plan. So going to eat this now and then head off to tan, recheck with Tom after tan, and then head to the show venue, get the feet up and relax ahead of pumping up.
Alright, so tan is on. It is coming up to 9:30 now. I'm going to do my final meal. We're going to do 30 gram of carbs from rice cakes and honey. A little bit of chicken, probably not very much at all. There's not really much need for it at this stage. So pretty much just a few 30 grams of carbs, no salt, no water, and a little bit of dark chocolate, just to make sure I can basically get a pump. So we're going to get this in now, and then head over to the venue and see how we go.
Right then, made it to the venue. About an hour and 10 minutes till I meant to be on stage, so pretty much going to go backstage, feet up, headphones in, and just relax basically for a little while. Nearly go time. Struggling to get a bit of a bump, I'll be honest, but oh well.
Okay, first looks, we'll bring you back around. Individuals, then we'll go call outs, okay? Everybody got their number on their left side. No dangly earrings. If you have studs, that's fine, but no danglies.
From the IFBB Classic Physique Division!
Alright, initial comparison's done.
Jack's flow on that just really stands out too, though. I don't know if Jay pulls ahead of Jack here. I think Jack's structure is kind of keeping him in a better spot.
His structure is definitely.
I would.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line.
Fucking come on, right, first call outs, Detroit Pro. Which means, by the way, I'm ahead of the guy that came second at Fit World last week. I'm over the moon, like genuinely. This one meant a lot. I'm trying not to cry genuinely. I think realistically, we're probably looking at sixth. First call out's the first call out, I'll fucking take it. I said at the start of this prep, right, that my actual goal for this season was a first call out of Detroit. And we fucking got it. So, after everything, I'm very happy. I'm happy with my look. I've seen a little bit of the live stream. I'm going to go watch it all now, see the comparisons. I'm so flat, like I could not get a pump really, but I was a lot sharper, I think, from the front. When I'm flat from the rear, I lose the lines of my glutes a little bit, so I'm intrigued to see what my actual, rear shot looked like. Clearly it was good enough. Ahead of some very, very good guys, and people that absolutely smoked me last week. They came second when I came seventh last week. To then jump them after the week I've had, I'm very, very happy. I am very, very empty though. So I was going to stay and watch the Open, but I really want to hold on to this first call out. So we're going to go jump in an Uber, head home. I need to get some food in, get some sort of water and salt in, then get moving. So we'll probably catch you back in the apartment. But fucking come on, I'm very happy. Right, we're back. So plan is I'm going to do 100 grams of carbs now a dry carb, so we're not doing rice pudding. We're going to just literally got 300 grams cooked weight of sushi rice, so just a nice dry carb. Going to do 20 grams of fats from dark chocolate, literally wherever it is. I'm going to do 20 grams of protein, really minimal protein, just don't really need it right now, from chicken. So that's like, what, like 60 grams, I think, 60, something like that, 60, 80, something like that. We'll throw that in there. Literally just 10 grams of honey on that, just to bring that to 100 grams of carbs. I'm going to do 2 grams of salt, because I've done no salt yet. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt in with this meal, and then that'll probably be it for the rest of the day. With the next meal in about 2 hours, we're going to do a few more peak max natural diuretics. So we kind of want the salt in there so it can be, you know, the diuretics can pull from that to help dry out. Because I still think we can get dry for finals, but we need to fill the tank first, because all I've eaten today so far is just like 6 rice cakes, carb wise, with a little bit of honey on each. So yeah, we're going to get 100 grams of carbs in now. Chill out. I'm fucking buzzing. I'm really happy. I've not managed to see any of the Open, because prior I was expecting, you know, today not to quite as well, so I was going to just enjoy it and go and watch the Open and not, you know, rush back home, but sort of took a moment to eat, calm down, and get back here so that we can eat. So I've not actually seen any of the Open yet, so I'm going to eat this meal and then go rewind the live stream, catch up with that, and watch the Open and see how that's going, because I literally don't know. But very happy. I'm going to get this meal in whilst it's still warm-ish. It's kind of gone cold now. With 350ml water as well, we're doing that meal. I think that is everything. Yeah, that's the meal. So, and then we're going to recheck in 2 hours, see where we're at. It is currently 1 PM, so we've got 6 hours until I'm on stage for finals, so we've still got quite a long time. So I'll eat this, it'll be feet up, probably call my family for a bit, call Emily for a bit, chill out basically. Probably end up having a nap knowing me, because I'm fucking lazy, but I'm in a really good mood. It's a nice ending to what's been a pretty difficult trip. And although it's been a very difficult trip, it's ironic that at the start of this prep, my end goal was the first call out of Detroit, and that is exactly what we've got. Probably looking about 5th at the minute, not 6th. Really pushing for 5th. That's what I'm going to go and battle for. If I can get a top 5, fuck me, what a result after the few weeks it's been. So that's what the focus is, that's what the battle is. But hey, 5th, 6th, whatever, I'm happy with either. But we're going to push for 5th. That's the goal here. So going to get this meal in, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Feeling good. That last meal digested like fucking air. So pushing. I'm going to push a little bit more carbs, just because otherwise I'm going to be so flat tonight. Because obviously not eating a lot this morning. Posed quite hard, pumped quite hard. We did 100 grams of carbs. I need to do another. You know, we're going to do 150 here. So literally the exact same meal. 300 grams cooked weight sushi rice. I'm going to do 60 grams of chicken on that. 20 grams of honey on that, and I've also got 3 caramel rice cakes just to take me to that 150 gram of carbs. Got the dark chocolate for the fats, done another 2 grams of salt, 350ml water, done some more peak max, and we're just going to eat this and then go back to feet up and chill. This will be the last big carb meal. It's currently 2:45, so we've got about basically just over 4 hours till finals. So we might do another carb meal, to be fair, actually. We'll see how this sits, but I need to continue to fill out, otherwise I'm going to come back flatter. And if I'm flatter, I may look softer. Even though we're trying to dry out more, you actually need to put the carbs in to fill out, to put pressure in the muscles to make you look dry, basically. So that's the plan. I'm going to eat this now and then go back to just chilling out, feet up. So we'll catch you for the next update in a little bit. Right, hello, it's 4:15, meal 3's going in. Take a guess. Yes, it's sushi rice and chicken again. Doing 100 grams of carbs here. So we did 100 grams of carbs first meal. After pre-judging, I'm talking. 100 grams of carbs first meal. Let it sit. 150 grams. Let it sit. It's digested really nicely. Doing 100 grams now. We got just under 3 hours till stage, so probably realistically last big meal. If I need any more carbs on top of this, it'll just be rice cakes and honey. But just going to get a good bit of sushi rice in. Tiny bit of protein. Literally probably going to do like 30 grams of chicken, and then we got another 20 grams of 9% dark chocolate. A little bit less water with this one, only going to do 200ml. Also a little bit less salt, just doing a very light sprinkling of half a gram, 500 milligrams of sodium. So yeah, that is where we are up to. That'll be enough chicken. 2 more peak max, tiny bit of honey over the top of this, just to get it to the 100 grams of carbs, and then it is back to feet up and chill, and head off to finals probably a little bit earlier, probably leaving about an hour-ish because my tan needs touching up. Can get there nice and early, and also there's obviously quite a lot of you guys there, and I've not been around a lot, so it would be good to see some people. So just get there a little bit early, get the tan touched up, and obviously I'll be hanging around after the show anyway to see people. So excited. I'm gonna eat this, feet up again and chill. Practice my routine a little bit as well, just so that we know what we're doing there, because at the minute we are sitting top 5. I don't know if everybody's going to do their routine or if they'll just do top 5 routines. Personally, I hope it's just top 5 routines because it means the show goes a little bit quicker. And I still hope that even like last weekend when I wasn't in the top 5, even though it meant I didn't get to do my routine, still prefer it because it means the show doesn't get dragged out too much. But this week, obviously, right now it's looking like we're in the top 5, so if we can hold on to that, I will be doing my routine. And I might be doing my routine anyway if they, make everybody do it. So we'll just wait and see. So I practice that just to make sure I know what I'm doing. I'm confident there, which I am, obviously. So feeling good. I am actually starting to get a little bit tired now as the day goes on. It has been a long day. It's been a very emotional day as well. But good emotions for once rather than shit. So can't complain. Yeah, we'll eat this and then probably just catch you back on the way to the venue. I don't think there's going to be too much to update between now and then. So see you at the venue in about 2 hours for finals. Right, waiting for the Uber. He's a minute away. It's 5:30 now, so we've got an hour and a half. Been given one Rice Krispie treat to eat in the Uber, and then that'll be the last of the carbs with 100ml water. I'm not going to weigh out the water, it's like a couple of sips. A shot is 50ml, so it's 2 shots of water. So little sips of water with that squares bar, and then that's pretty much it. I'm going to get to the venue, get tan touched up, and just get the legs up, get the headphones in, relax, and then we should be on pretty much bang on 7. So excited. This Uber driver went the wrong way again. What a surprise. Let's fucking get it. Back for finals. Pretty much start pumping up in an hour from now, so I've got plenty of time to go get the tan sorted, get the feet up, and just chill out. Right then, here we are. 8-ish minutes to go, but plus probably like a 5-10 minute introduction from the MC. So just pace myself. Obviously, the order is now comparisons, like final comparisons. Then it's routines. Then it's open comparisons, open routines, and then it's just top 5 back to hand out the awards. So basically, it's just all in on the comparison now. Full pump, full send, whatever limited glycogen I've got, we're going to full pump for the comparison because that's what matters. My routine's then third on, so whatever pump I've got will just be sustained for the routine anyway. I won't need to pump more, and then we're done really, because it's wait and find out if we're top 5 for the awards. If we're not, so be it. The positive from that is we go jump in the crowd and we watch open. If we are top 5, we're fucking top 5. We wait and collect our award with a smile on our face. So happy, excited for the outcome, whatever that may be. Focus now, full send on the final comparison and make sure we secure that. That sort of top 6 is what we need to lock in, but hoping for top 5.
Stick around here. I'll come back. I'll talk to anyone that wants it. You know what I mean? It just depends on how. You know what I mean? When open guys are doing their routines or something, then I can come back up here. I don't need to see their routines and talk to you guys and everything. You know,
Thank you.
But I'll be back here multiple times. So even if you change, just come hang out here, and I'll come back and talk to all you guys.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
He comes to us from the United Kingdom. Please welcome Jack Eagles.
Well, it's done now. We wait, find out for top 5, and then it's just wait around for awards. Then I've got a cookie to eat, just the one. I'm being very intelligent with post-show food today because of the near-death experience last week, of being unable to rehydrate properly. So, one cookie and a shitload of water. These are the plan tonight. Tomorrow morning I got breakfast, but no actual post-show food, just a cookie, loads of water, and an early night sleep for me. But I'm happy. What a day. What a show day.
So, if I call your number, you're in the top 5. This is in no particular order, it's just the way they gave it to me, okay? So, 3, 4, 7, 9, and 12. If I called those numbers, please hang around. If I didn't, thank you very much for coming out.
Right, just got our feedback from Bill, head judge. Really happy. So obviously says structure is fantastic. He pretty much just said more muscle everywhere. Lower lats, chest, shoulders. Legs were good, need a little bit more. It's kind of reinforced everything we already knew, but it's just positive to get that clarified. The shape is there, the structure is there. He said posing was beautiful, bang on. That's all pretty not perfect, but that's like solid. He just literally wants me to get bigger and more mature. So he also confirmed that my height is locked in now. So my weight cap is 219, which means I have about 15 plus pounds of actual stage weight to put on, plus a better peak, plus actually being full, which is going to be an entirely different look. So the focus now is very much let the hip flexor injury heal, and then it is get fucking denser and get more mature, put on a shitload of muscle, and have a much smoother prep the next time around. But fantastic feedback. Awaiting placings now. We'll get that wrapped up. We'll enjoy the warm cookie and head off to bed because I'm quite tired now. But we're just waiting for that open to go through. But yeah, that's the feedback from the head judge. Really positive stuff. I'm happy. It's been a good day. We'll await for the awards, top 5, and then we'll get home.
There we have it, 5th place. We've not come away from the season empty-handed. I'm obviously buzzing. Yeah, top 5 at Detroit. If you go back in the YouTube, right, I think when I started this prep series, I said, I've always been realistic, okay? There was a lot of expectation put on me from social media, a lot of hype, which I am very grateful for. You know, pressure is genuinely a privilege, okay? I'm absolutely not resentful for any of the expectation, any of the hype, even though it obviously came with a little bit of, I wouldn't even say a lot of backlash, to be fair. All of you guys, 98.9% of you were all incredibly supportive, which does mean a lot, so thank you for that. But even the little bit of negative backlash, I completely understand, because there was a lot of people that were expecting me to be an Olympia contender this year. I knew myself I wasn't. I'm always very realistic. A lot of you guys sound very hard on myself. For me, it's just realism. And I still have a lot of self-belief, and this has very much reinforced it. It's very good coming off the back of last weekend to then have this weekend. It's very exciting for the future. But coming into the season, if you look back at the start, I did say that top 5 at Detroit was the goal. That was what I wanted, assuming this was going to be a perfect prep. It obviously was a very difficult prep, and yet we still took a top 5. So for me, it means everything. I'm very happy. That kind of is the wrap-up, more or less, for this video. I will probably do a post-show, post-prep reflection at some point, going into a little bit more detail, but for me, right now, this means everything. It's a massive positive off what's been a incredibly challenging few weeks for me. So yeah, it ends it on a positive trip. I'm grateful for all the shit I've been through. I have learned so fucking much that I wouldn't have learned if it had all gone something well. So for me, it's been a fantastic experience. The ups, the downs, all of it. I am grateful for all of it. But most of all, I'm also incredibly grateful for you guys and all of the positive comments. It's been seriously overwhelming. You know, I do see it all. I can't reply to it all. I will try to get through it all and message you all back, but it has taken me back. The amount of positive feedback from the daily videos throughout these few peak weeks, and just overall the whole prep as well. So thank you, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart. It does mean the world. We're going to keep it going. I also, quickly, final thing, then I'll shut up. Everybody who's enjoyed these videos, right, you say my upload schedule is crazy. It's not because of me. Okay, it is because of Nidesh, my videographer, the guys from ESN, this whole team. They are the reason the YouTube has been so consistent. They are the reason the content has been so fucking good. So don't thank me, thank those guys. They've been absolutely unbelievable. I am beyond grateful to work with such a company and work with such fantastic people. Like, You don't see them, they're all behind the scenes, but they work fucking just as hard as I do in their own right. So thank you massively to those guys. Thank you to VQ, thank you to Hardbody, thank you to all my sponsors. Code Eagles at them all, onwards and upwards. That's it for this show day video. Love you all. Fucking 5th place, boys. It's quite late, I'm going to bed. I will catch you in the next one.